I really want to make every redhead in the world feel happy about themselves and
Mhm.
feel beautiful and unique as they are, not having to adapt or change anything. Just to go with your own true colors and find out that that's actually the best way to bring yourself out.
Mijn naam is Rosie en ik ben Rost. Dit is de Rostistische podcast. Weho and welcome to the Rostistische podcast. My name is Rosie and every episode I invite a redhead to the podcast. I invite a new story, and today that story is about beauty, about redheaded makeup for redheads, and how hard to find that is. I am talking to none other than Eva Marie Reng-Andersen, the founder of Hey Redhead, a Danish brand that produces ginger mascaras. Eva, you're a beautiful redhead yourself. Welcome to the podcast.
Thank you.
I can already assume what the inspiration behind the podcast is, looking at your beautiful red hair, but can you tell me what the idea behind it was?
Yes, well, I'm a makeup artist, and so actually it started sooner than that, when I was a teenager, and we were starting to experiment with makeup. And when I found mascara, it was like a wonder because I have very, very fair lashes and brows. And I just piled on black mascara, loads of it. And, back then you could find blue or black. That's it. And I always felt that something was missing, of course. And I was looking and searching for it. And at some point, I just kind of drove home in my car from my regular job. I worked in marketing at the airport, actually, here in Denmark, the Lego airport.
Okay.
And then I realized, hey, wait a minute. I could do this. I could actually start a redheaded mascara to fit something to fit us and our colors instead of the standard colors that you can find.
So would you say it is only for redheads as a makeup artist, or do you also use it on other types?
I do. I mean, I created two colors coming from the redheaded lashes, but also from the blonde lash because they're so similar often. I mean, as I went into it and I started nerding, really nerding lashes, I figured out that we all have like a color spectrum in the lash. Some have almost, clear, transparent lashes, some a little bit darker, and then all the way the color to your eyebrows. I mean, and then I started experimenting which of these colors in all of our lashes as redheads and blondes actually brings out the eye color better. So I tested and I mixed so many colors over the years, actually over 6 years.
Okay.
Yeah, before going to the redhead days. Yeah, and I started up my own makeup booth with my daughter. She's a blonde, and at the time she was 15, and it was 2023, and I had all these homemade colors, that I had it, and I brought them to see what would be the right fit. And at the redhead days, in Holland,
In Tilburg.
sorry, the Netherlands, not Holland. We say Holland
Yeah.
in Denmark.
Which is the Ginger Festival for those who don't know.
Yeah.
The Ginger Festival of the year, of the world, I would say.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
But we were not prepared for the interest because she, 15 years old, in front desk and me doing makeup, and we did like 50 faces in 2 days, testing out colors. And that's where I met everyone that is now supporting the brand as models and ambassadors. And
Nice.
I tested it on, about 50 redheads from all over the world, men, women, all ages, all types. And that's why in the end, I felt truly confident selecting the two shades that I went for, Gingerlicious and True Redhead.
Yeah, I'm quickly gonna get them because I have them with me. Give me 1 second.
Me too.
So we both have the both of the shades. You sent them to me to try. I'm also wearing them. I'm wearing True Redhead right now on the eyebrows and
Yes.
the lashes.
Mhm.
And I love highlighting your gingerness even more. I used to want to hide ginger in my eyebrows and my lashes because I didn't want it to be too in the face, and I didn't want to evoke assumptions on my pubic hair. And that's why I made it darker. Yeah.
Aha.
Yeah.
That makes sense. You
Yeah.
don't want all those comments.
Yeah. Is that the first time someone, opens up about that? Have you heard about
No,
that?
I hear it
Mm.
a lot.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But I really loved what you did in the video that you said that the mascaras actually respects gingerness.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That I really found those words to be profound and true because that's what it is.
And celebrate it, yeah.
Yes, it's our uniqueness, and we should have something special, right?
For sure, yeah. You told me a bit about how you were mixing up colors and you eventually ended up with the two shades that you have now. Is there any ideas for the future to come up with new shades or other products as well? Because now it's just mascaras, right?
Yes, I mean, if I was Rockefeller, which I'm not, I'm actually just someone who started this project, and I'm a woman company, and I do have a lot of help from friends and supporters, but I'm not a huge brand, and I think it's so important to be real about that.
Mm-hmm.
Because you're starting someplace and then building. But in my pipeline, I can tell you, I want to do so many products. I really, really want to do a foundation, a light foundation that shows freckles and
Yeah,
shows the rosy cheeks and stuff like that.
exactly. Yeah, yeah,
So
exactly.
not to hide, not to make it yellow, not to make it beige, but
Mm-hmm.
actually a tiny bit rosy.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah. It's hard to find. It's hard to find. Or they have shades that are called porcelain or transparent and it doesn't fit your skin tone at all.
That's because it's only made from a flat color and a neutral color. So I want to do something different. Maybe even make something that you can mix different tones into one so you can adapt to your own
Mm.
skin because nobody's skin is different. And as a makeup
Is
artist, I always blend them. Always. No matter who's in the chair, I always mix a personal foundation.
How would you describe both shades for the people that are listening and not watching?
Ah, yeah. The first shade, True Redhead, is a warm brown. It's slightly darker than the other one, and it fits basically everyone. I mean, everyone can use a soft, warm tone on their lashes and brows. And it does have a little bit of red brown to it, sort of like if you know Australian earth, but less. Just a
Mm.
little warmth from the
Mm-hmm.
earth.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, very natural.
Yeah. And the other color is Gingerlicious, and that is a colder color, a cool tone, and that goes really well for fair lashes. Um,
Very blonde.
yes,
Yeah.
yes, yours are a little bit darker, and you have really warm tones, warm brown eyes. It goes really well if you have cool undertones in your skin and overall eyes. So blue eyes and green eyes, it goes really well with. And also sometimes if you have a mix of eyes, a lot of redheads have green, brown, and blue in their eyes.
I think that that warm color suits my like appearance the best. It really makes my face pop.
It does.
Yeah, thank you for creating that for us. Yeah.
Welcome. I'm gingerlicious girl myself. I mean, it just works for me. It's kind of, yeah, I would say the color is also kind of like cafe latte, a good cafe latte color. So I can use it on my lashes and look very natural. But sometimes when I want to go a little bit more, I have the true redhead.
What companies do you work with for the production of your mascaras? Like, or what partners? How do you make it work as a small business owner?
Yeah. Actually, I shopped around to see what would be the best way to produce. In the beginning, I was thinking about costs a lot. And I thought maybe I should go to Poland or Spain, where the big makeup factories are. And then I actually discovered that we have one factory in Denmark making makeup products from beginning to end. Otherwise, they usually send it out, possibly to China.
To cheaper production places. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's really local.
Yeah, it is. I mean, it's on an island called Zealand, and they make the whole production from start to finish, and with the highest quality standards that you you can get. I mean, in Northern Europe. So I chose that, even though, you know, it was a little bit more, a lot more costly.
Expensive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I could be there in the process. I could be in the lab. I could just, you know, drive there and I know the ingredients 100%. And just making sure every single part of the product is high quality.
I get it. I get it. Imagine that there's like something wrong with your mascaras and you have to figure it out with a country on the other end of the, yeah, it would be problematic probably. And it's also aligning more with your values of wanting to support also local produce. I
And I
imagine.
wanted to be, you know, as vegan as I could, and
Okay, yeah.
also be totally sure that we don't have any derivatives in the product that is tested on animals, because it's actually not allowed at all in Denmark to do. So that's very important to me.
Are there any other values that are important for you in your brand?
Yeah. Uh, I really, I really want to make every redhead in the world feel happy about themselves and feel beautiful and unique as they are, not having to adapt or change anything. Just go with your own true colors and find out that that's actually the best way to bring yourself out.
Embrace your gingerness.
Yep.
That's something that we share, my project and your project.
I'm so happy we met, and a bit too bad that we didn't see each other at the festival last year, but you were busy, I was busy.
Yeah. Yeah. This year, actually.
Oh yeah, this year.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a shame, but next year we'll see each other. How were the mascaras received in the community?
It's been really, really nice to experience for me, going from dream to production phase, and some people in my, you know, network thinking, is there enough interest is there?
Is it too niche?
Yeah.
Mm.
And then just now applying it to people is amazing. And sometimes people are really, I just love to see their reactions. And sometimes they even shed a little tear because they feel some as a that they are seen in this product. I mean, they actually write me and they send selfies, and not paid content creators. I did try a few, but it's not the same as somebody who has tried your brand and actually give you feedback and say they love it and make their own videos. So
Yeah.
love that.
A bit more about you and how, your experience as a redheaded woman growing up led you into starting your own brand and fighting for the ginger community in your own way. How was it for you to grow up as a redheaded woman, and how did it affect your beliefs about beauty?
I've always been happy with having red hair. Um, a lot of people get bullied, I can tell from looking at all the different platforms and communities on social media, and also what people tell me. I wasn't bullied for my hair, but I was excluded
Mm.
somehow for reasons I didn't really understand growing up. And I just sometimes wondered what was wrong with me. And I, from speaking to, for example, Jackie Collis Harvey, who wrote a history of a redhead,
Mhm.
and other redheads around the world, we have similar experiences. Everyone has sort of been excluded, but
Mhm.
without figuring out what's the reason behind it. But it's just a little bit different. We're just a little bit different, and that can sometimes be enough to be singled out. Um, so yeah, it did affect me in the teenage years. I had so low self-esteem, and I thought I was ugly at times.
Mhm.
I felt I was super, super uh, white.
Yeah,
Everybody was tanning.
reflective.
Yes,
It's very ironic to be bullied for being too white.
yeah,
It's very absurd.
yes,
And in Denmark, there was tanning culture as well in Denmark.
yes.
Interesting.
Everyone was tanning, and me, I couldn't tan. So I love the expression that you see online sometimes. I don't tan, I freckle.
Or I burn. Yeah.
Or do you tan, or do you just uh
I tan a little. I think I am more pigmented maybe than the average ginger. But I freckle a lot as well. And you too.
yes.
I always loved my freckles. I always loved them. I never thought they were ugly, and I never wanted to hide them. I think maybe it's because my mom was a ginger and she helped us in embracing that, probably.
Oh, that's nice. I was the only one in the family.
Yeah.
So it wasn't really anything we talked about other than,
Mm.
oh, put some more sunscreen on you.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that was it in as I grew older, I thought, oh my God, why am I trying so hard to
Then
tan? I
same.
mean,
Hmm. It's not gonna happen for us.
yes. And why should we? I mean, we have beautiful fair skin, and that's just a feature that we have.
Yes, and we have to protect it. We have to stay out of the sun, actually, because of our skin cancer rates. So
Mm.
another reminder to the gingers that are listening: protect your skin. You already mentioned that it was more costly to make it from like to make it a local production, 100% Denmark, made in Denmark. What do you base your price on, and who are your mascaras for?
Price is quality, I guess. I mean, I set the price to be a high-end product, but also creating a high-end product. So it would be wrong, I guess, to have a low price, and also
Mhm.
not possible.
Yeah, it wouldn't be possible. You already mentioned some challenges, such as finding the right audience with a product as niche as redheaded mascaras. How do you reach redheaded men? Because there must be also a need from that from them.
Yeah.
Also, men wear makeup, so how do you reach them?
I mean, actually, I do have a really good friend who is also a model. We met at a fashion show, and he suggested that we made some photos together. And I was like, yes, let's do it. I wasn't even thinking about him being a man, but like he's a beautiful person, beautiful redhead. And we just did some amazing shots with him, and he's part of the journey now, all the
Nice.
way. Yeah. So I don't really distinguish, I think, between man or woman. It's more if you feel that you could use the mascaras in some way in your life, you're more than welcome.
Mm.
And he actually said, oh, I could use it on my beard because I have little white hairs.
Mhm. Make it homogeneous.
Yes, and create more of a shape.
Yeah,
And
yeah, yeah.
since it's actually waterproof in cold water,
Yeah.
uh, it works. So you could
Nice.
just make a little bit of a shape if you have like a patch, for example, that doesn't have so much beard hair.
Yeah,
You
yeah, yeah.
can apply a little bit. And also, I find that men also like the idea of creating a little bit of definition to the eye area also. And the thing is that you can actually take the mascara and have the thinnest layer. It does really look like you're not wearing makeup
Mhm.
at all. And then if you want, you can build up layers, but the thinnest layer, actually just touching it, the lashes and brows will make it so that you can't tell it's makeup. And then adding on layers, you can create your own level of volume and definition. So it's one of the best features of it, I think.
Because looking at the brush, there is like one like thin curve, and then there is like and then there is like the rest of the brush. There is like two sides to it.
Actually, Rosie, there are two curved sides and two straight ones, and
Oh.
they're all you can do whatever you want with
Ah,
it
yeah, I
because.
see.
And did you discover there's a little gap in the middle? Like if you take it and um, let me show you.
Give me tips.
Yeah, if you take it like this and you do, can you see it? Yeah, here.
Ah, whoa. Oh my God, what's that for?
It says actually for
Ooh.
creating flow in application that when you put it on, you still have product all the way that goes onto your lashes, so you don't need to pump it down again. You can just work wet in wet and
Yes.
create the layers that you want. And you can stir with it, and you can get more out of the product than you can usually because
Yeah.
it helps you dig it up like a little shovel.
Do you think the beauty industry has evolved throughout the years to more inclusive makeup for redheads?
They use redheads so much uh, as models. I mean, more than 30% of the models used in the beauty industry are redheads. And I do see more browns and golden tones coming. I do. So I think at some point it's going to be a storm of.
Yeah, when they discover, when the capitalists discover the money they could maybe make, they will all focus on it probably.
Yeah, because what suits us also looks good on others. I mean, it's just a more subtle,
Yeah, exactly.
natural look.
Ginger is cool. Ginger is becoming cooler every day. People colored like dye their hair. Um, I've also seen like that they dye their eyebrows in like ginger shades. So
And they actually draw freckles now.
they draw freckles. The strawberry makeup look, which looks
Mhm.
like me when I am too hot in PE, sweating. Yeah,
It's
yeah,
nice.
yeah. But it's like they draw freckles, but they don't want it to look like real freckles. Because when you're like, oh, I have freckles, and it's like it's natural, but they're like, yeah, but I don't want your freckles. I only want like the very curated freckles that are only placed on the cheek and the nose and not like everywhere, like shoulders, chest. So we're not there yet. We're not there yet.
I mean,
Um,
they do perfect skin with foundation and then freckles on top. Yeah,
exactly.
we
Yeah.
can't do that. Yeah, well, we
No,
could, but it's not necessary.
it's just not authentic.
Mm.
It's not authentic. It's not real ginger. To end the podcast, what advice would you give other redheads who are thinking of also starting their own business to uplift the community as a ginger entrepreneur yourself?
Huh? I would say really just go for it. Start small. Start super small. I started with no money at all. I mean, I just had my salary from my regular job.
Marketing job, yeah.
Yeah, and I started working with the expression first, uh, doing a lot of photo shoots to see, to discover myself actually. Um, and in that, I gained a lot of network with photographers and also figured out what the beauty and photography business is like before jumping into it. So I
Mm-hmm.
had a good knowledge of it before I actually had the product. And that's
Yeah.
important to do research. And in doing research, you figure out what your path is. You just start somewhere, pretend that you were already in the process of doing what you want to do, and then take it step by step. You don't have to become L'Oreal in one day.
Mm-hmm. Rome wasn't built in a day.
Yes. And I think it could also be really cool if red-headed businesses could connect more, maybe help sell each other's products.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it could be so cool with your book. I mean,
For sure. Yeah.
uh, and I also saw a girl starting a new sports brand, and there's a woman doing red-headed wine. It could be cool to connect the things
Yeah.
that we make and like create a hub or something
Yeah, yeah.
to reach more. Uh, and so that redheads all over can find what they need on that platform.
Yeah, we can't start a revolution, a ginger revolution on our own. Eh? We have to connect. That's what the podcast tries to do. I have one more question for you because you were saying that you wanted to know more about yourself and that's where the curiosity came from to start your brand. What has your whole journey with Hey Redhead taught you about yourself so far?
Ah, it has been life changing for me. Just starting on my own and really going on my own path, choosing myself and putting all the eggs in one basket, so to speak, because it does take quitting your job and going full time and more than full time into it and just really have fun with it. It gives me so many fun experiences connecting with others. My most favorite thing is to see people's reactions.
Yeah. After applying your mascara, yeah.
Yes, and after if we do like photo shoots, they sort of start to shine and let loose some inhibitions.
That's beautiful. I can definitely resonate with that.
I just wanted to say it's not so much about me as it is about the what I actually get to do for others now. In the beginning, it was more like, oh, I can be, entrepreneur. Yes, yes, you can. Take it easy. But it's actually more about the connectivity now with people that I really, really enjoy.
Lovely. I wanted to say that I can't wait to hop in your booth at the Redhead Days 2026 and get my makeup done by you. I will I already know your mascaras now, but I would love to meet you in person and get all cute and radiating because of your work.
I could see like a Bridgerton look for you or
Ooh.
bronze,
Yep.
something with bronze.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Let's do it. Eva, thank you so much for joining me today on the Rossistische podcast, and best of luck with Hey Redhead, and see you next year at the Redhead Days.
definitely. It's a pleasure to be on your podcast, an honor, and I can't wait to read your book when it comes out.
Me neither. Me neither. By the time this episode comes out, the book will be out. So also go and get Ros, the book about being a ginger.